What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day, because Thomas Tuchel has been appointed England manager. That's right. Former Chelsea manager, former Bayern Munich manager, former PSG manager, former Borussia Dortmund manager, former Champions League winner is being appointed England manager. Now let's get the elephant out of the room. The Daily Mail. The back pages of the Daily Mail is an absolute disgrace. Their headline reads, "A dark day for English football. A German has been appointed England manager," and they emphasise German by putting it in bold capital letters. What are we doing? I just look at this headline and I think it's an absolute disgrace, borderline insanity. And I'll tell you why, because what are we doing in 2024? This is borderline racism. What makes it worse that in that article, they also state that the only exception is Pep Guardiola. This is an absolute disgrace. If you're happy enough to point Pep Guardiola, you're happy enough to point Thomas Tuchel. For me personally, I don't give a flying fuck, however you want to put it, if the England manager is English or not. For me, it's the best man for the job. And Thomas Tuchel, out of work at the moment, is absolutely 100% categorically the best manager for the job. When you're describing it as a dark day for English football, this is an elite coach, an elite tactician, somebody that knows how to handle big players, somebody that improves players, somebody that knows how to address and handle the media. Yes, you can see he fell out with a few hierarchy of clubs, but that doesn't matter. Like, his CV just speaks for itself. The fact that he went on to Dortmund, took them from 8th to finish 2nd and 3rd respectively, putting them back into the Champions League. He went to PSG, won numerous titles, played very good football, but also helped them reach the first ever UEFA Champions League final. He then went on to Chelsea, took over a team that was on its knees and won the Champions League with them. No wonder Chelsea fans absolutely adore this manager. And in fact, when he was in charge of Chelsea, the media adored him. You can just see it. They've already got the snipers ready. Things go bad. I mean, the pros completely outweigh the cons. The pros, he's an exceptional tactician. My favourite thing about Thomas Tuchel is his ability and his adaptation to the cards he's been dealt with. You look at his time at PSG, his time at Borussia Dortmund, his time at Bayern. He played with a back four. He went into Chelsea and realised the players that he had, and he adapted to fit their style and played with a back three and got the best out of them. These are elite level coaches. You can put up Thomas Tuchel's CV against every single English manager and he's combined and he still beats them. So let's say Eddie Howe, Frank Lampard, Graham Potter, Steven Gerrard, all those that were linked with this job, have them against Thomas Tuchel combined and he still beats them. So if you look at his overall CV, he's incredibly qualified for this role. And something that you've got to take in consideration as well, think about Harry Kane. He spoke glowingly of Thomas Tuchel, calling him a great coach, a great man, a great person. That is something that you've got to consider when you're looking to appoint the next England manager. I really do think this is a shrewd appointment and probably the best appointment they could make. Success is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that he's going to win the World Cup, but I bet you your bottom dollar, if he wins anything with England, the Daily Mail and all the media that are criticising this appointment will be the first to celebrate. He's incredibly qualified and he's got the attributes to fulfill this role. He's charismatic, he's brave in his decisions, he's an extraordinary football man, and he's very, very good tactically, and that's exactly what we're missing. I'm not saying Gareth Southgate did a bad job because he reached 2 finals, but it's just that final echelon that he was missing, that in-game management, and Thomas Tuchel has it. Thomas Tuchel is an excellent cup manager. He won the cup in Germany with Dortmund, a domestic treble and the UEFA Champions League final with PSG, and obviously won the Champions League with Chelsea. And then a couple of things that people aren't considering, he's actually very good at developing players, especially young players. He overseen the likes of Jamal Musiala coming through, Mason Mount, Aubameyang, Matthias Tell, Ousmane Dembele. Knows how to create a successful environment. So instead of putting down the FA or putting down Thomas Tuchel as a person, why not applaud this ambition? Could have easily took the easy route and appointed an Eddie Howe or a Graham Potter or a Frank Lampard just to please the media. But they've actually been ambitious, and that's exactly what you want. Doesn't matter if he's German, French, Italian, an alien. You just want the best man for the job. It happens in every single business. You appoint the best man for the job. Like, it baffles me how the English media can't be excited about this appointment. It's absolutely wild because we've seen darker days in English football than appointing a Champions League winning manager. So that's all I've got to say on it, guys. To be honest, I'm excited. I love Thomas Tuchel. I love him in the media. I think he speaks well. He's charismatic. He's brave in his decisions. Like, the pros completely outweigh the cons. So I want to know your thoughts. Did you want to see an Englishman in charge? Are you happy about this appointment? Let us know in the comments below. But I'll also be doing a video tactically how I think Thomas Tuchel will set up his England manager. But let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are. And once again, I appreciate you all watching.